So, after the success of the Mario Advance port of Super Mario Bros. 2, it would have been foolish not to do a follow-up on this. So in less than a year, we got a sequel, though surprisingly, not Super Mario Bros. 3. In fact, they skipped ahead to Super Mario World. A little odd, but I'm not complaining. Super Mario World is awesome, and if Mario Advance 1 is anything to go by with all the updates, this is gonna be amazing. Well, that wasn't really the case. Now, there are differences, but it's nowhere near as drastic as the first one was. The biggest change was that they Luigified Luigi. He now jumps much higher and does that flutter kick to slow his descent, but of course he loses traction, which makes him more slippery on the ground. This also affected how Luigi handles Yoshi and items. Yoshi can fly higher than Mario, but flies slower. His fireballs bounce higher, and when he hits a coin block, all the coins pop out at once. Lastly, when riding Yoshi, he won't swallow enemies right away, which he can spit out, similar to a shell. This was a welcome change, now that multiplayer in the campaign was completely scrapped. Being able to switch between the two brothers and have two different playstyles is something I'm all for. Unfortunately, that's the only major change for this port of Super Mario World. The rest, while I do appreciate, it just doesn't have as big an impact as Luigi does. But being able to attain different color Yoshis more easily after unlocking them is always good. Not losing your lives or power-ups after turning the game off is great. And I'll always appreciate Dragon Coins having more of a collectible focus thanks to the checklist. But, like I mentioned in the Mario Advance 1 review, while it's not a deal breaker, it suffers from a mild screen crunch, and the audio did have to take a hit due to the GBA's inferior hardware. So while I have no problem admitting that Mario Advance 1 is the definitive version of Super Mario Bros. 2, this one on the other hand, well, I'd say this port and the original are on par with each other. The original has the benefit of a nostalgia factor as well as the benefit of playing with a friend. Not to mention no screen crunch or sound degrade. While this port does have that, which could be a turn-off for some, the additions it does get more than makes up for it. So it really comes down to what you want out of Super Mario World. If I had to choose though, I'd probably pick Super Mario Advance 2 since it's more suited for a single player experience, and really, how could I pass up playing as a proper Luigi in one of the greatest video games ever made? I'd be nuts.